Okay.
Alright, guys.
Mm.
So, we're going to be talking about the book of James, and specifically James 5,
Mm.
verse 1 through 7.
Yes.
Okay, so it's basically talking about how the rich people, they have all this money, and they were not being, they were just like using it in vain. Like, they weren't, they were helping people in need. Like, say if a poor person was out on the street and the rich people were mocking them because they didn't have any money and they needed it. And once, like, um, the rich people, their money was decreasing, corroded, and that means like their money is like decreasing because of how they were using it.
Wow.
And the poor, the they were supposed to pay their wages, like for the farmers, like they were, because they were working
Mm-hmm.
on the fields, and they were supposed to pay
Yeah.
the wages, and they didn't. So um, their money was decreasing, and um, the God heard their cries, and James was like, he said, like, brothers and sisters, God, like, he's coming. So God will bless them because they've been working so hard and they have been following God.
Mm.
So
Wow.
yeah, that's what I got.
Wow. So, what do you think? How does God feel about us? How we use and be a good steward? You remember when Brother Watkins, gave you guys that money about being a good steward. What did you learn about that?
I learned about it as you always, like, you trust, you gotta trust people.
With his money.
Yeah, like, if they don't, then next time you'll learn. But what I got out of it, it's just like you have to you have to promise people, like, if you somebody gives you something, then they say that you have to give it back in like a week, and then you do. That's called being a good steward, because um,
Mm-hmm.
God, like, he we're supposed to, like, because he gave us a lot of riches, like a lot,
Okay.
and an offering, like, we give them back to him.
As like we invest, we take what God has given us and we do something with what he gave us, whether it's money or talent. We have to share that with the world. So when you got that money from Brother Watkins from church and he told you guys to do whatever you want, but make sure you bring his portion back. Um, did you get something else from that? Did he give you guys anything? Did God bless you?
Oh yes,
What did
through
you?
him.
So what did you get from that?
I got from it, like, as
What I mean is, did you get some money back?
oh yes, yes I did.
Yeah.
He blessed me because once we gave it back to him, he said, "I'll give it back to you,"
Wow.
since I kept his trust.
You did.
I
You
didn't steal
obeyed.
it.
Yes.
Mm. I managed it. I kept it safely where
Yeah.
nobody could take it,
Yes.
and I gave it back to him.
Oh my God, that is so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's how God blesses us when he gives when even on our jobs and or whatever you do, whenever you get any money, if you would give something back first to God, and then the rest is yours. And when you give even more to God, He's going to give you even more back. And that's what's, oh my God, yes, trustworthy. God can trust you. He feels like He's going to give you more because He can trust you, Gabby. And that's why. So that's a great lesson, and I am so glad that, you know, God has blessed you and He's using you, and you are a good steward. I can vouch for that. Yes. All right, guys. Gabby has spoken. Tell the people bye, Gabby.
Bye, guys. See you next time.